Hey folks, Quill18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Rimworld. We are in extreme difficulty with lots of mods, and we finally got our geothermal power up and connected to everything, which is lovely. Repairing a few walls over here, preparing our new stockpile, which things are finally getting stored in over here. Did decide to go ahead and queue up the wall building, mostly because I want to make sure to get another trade bacon over here. And you know what? I'm actually going to go and set the storage priority here to be... Sorry, not preferred. Just want normal, right? Yeah. Same thing as over there, so they don't fight back and forth and do different things. It's going to be fine. Maybe we'll prefer things being in certain areas at some point, but for now that's going to be okay. And yeah, I'm going to wall it up just so that we can get a roof up over the trade beacon like that. 1, 3, yeah, that's the same size. Okay. Unhappy nudity, that's DHB over here, but DHB is totally brain dead. Well, not literally 100% brain dead, just pretty bad with no consciousness. And we are probably going to go and euthanize you very soon, unfortunately. Very sad. Hopefully you're not in a relationship with anyone. No, just a bunch of friends. I wonder if we, like, leave you there, if the friendship will decay over time, then not as many people will be salty about you dying. We gotta leave this switch on right now because that's how things are connecting up to the power, because we don't have all the power cables reconstituted over here. Let me double check, actually. Yeah, we need this to get built, and ultimately these things to get removed over here in the long term, for us to be able to isolate the guns once more. I'm hoping that as we, you know, wall more things up here and roof more things up, sappers and things will be less inclined to go through this area. We'll see how that goes. I'm not 100% confident that it is true, but we'll see what we can do. And yeah, I do want to get this boxed in so that it's going to be nice and safe going forward. Got our nice little grizzly bear over there. We've got our broken but fertilized eggs. And yeah, I think these barrels here, yeah, it's all been ruined. So I think we unfortunately have to go and deconstruct the fermentation barrels and then rebuild them in here with the constant temperature now that we've got more power, and that's not going to be a problem. So that is a little bit annoying. I mean, there needs to be like a dump barrel thing. I mean, unless... I guess what we'll do is we'll try uninstalling one. Oh, can we just refill? Oh, well, shit. Okay. You can just refill these. Okay, that makes a big difference. Wow. I mean, it's handy that we don't have to rebuild it. Alright, so we're going to get beer going soon, assuming the temperature in here stays relatively good. I'm going to go ahead and reset this to 21 degrees to give us more of a padding with the temperature in here in case there is a bit of a dip or something. At least it's staying a little bit warmer overall. We've got enough power at this point that actually I might just reset everything to 21 degrees everywhere. Instead of, I usually drop it down a little bit to save a little bit of juice, but I think that'll be okay. Just got a bit of a whine going on. Your fiance died. Boo-hoo. That is so insensitive. I love it. I do have an auto door queued up over here, and you don't need the power to actually go under the auto door, but I do need the power to be a little closer to get to the thing. Electric smelting is done. It's not electric smelting I care about. It's actually the electric cremation that I want to get to, because that's a lot of graves, and we're only getting more and more dead bodies here, and DHB. We're going to have to give you a proper hunter's funeral, if we can. So we got some clothes out here. That it's all dead man's clothes, so it's not the highest priority to get you out of here. You are, in fact, going to go and be hauling some stuff over here, which I guess is fine. That is on. We're still waiting for some of the power conduits to get built, but that's why you're getting steel, so that's going to be okay. And yeah, we probably will go and build these walls up again, just so that when these things explode... Actually, we really only need that wall. That way, when these things explode, they don't take out the power conduit. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do there. Put a stone wall. So I think those are all built. Yeah, they're all connected. Good. Structures, limestone wall, right there. And some more guns in the future would also be very nice. You're building power conduits over here, which is also going to be good and important. Probably cancel that a little bit. I don't know why it was going out so far. Just a little bit of redundant connection. Because these things can get attacked, they can also zit out and they go into fire, and at least that way we've got power coming into our base through an alternate route, which should minimize the chance of a big outage at the wrong time. Alright, people having a bit of a snooze. Yeah, and these bedrooms are definitely not staying good enough. Part of it is because they are currently very dirty. with blood in here. A raccoon is self-tamed. I don't think we need to keep a raccoon around. We can just put a slaughter instruction on there. I think that's going to be fine. Da-da-da-da-da. Some stone over there. Looks like we don't have any limestone kicking around for more carving. Well, these limestone chunks, we could actually prioritize the hauling of these just to make the block carving a little bit easier. Same thing here. These are a little bit away. I'll even grab that extra little chunk there. Prioritize the hauling because we've got this over here, and then we don't have to go quite as far for making more limestone blocks because we do still want a few more. This should get roofed up. We could, like, be an explicit roof command. It might get roofed a little faster. Which, honestly, probably not a terrible idea because stuff under the roof won't decay. It's not going to reach that far away, but we'll get some roofing done a little sooner. It doesn't hurt. We want the roof to come up anyway. How come you can build this roof as is? How could you build a roof over here? The door? Is the door holding up the roof? Oh, this lag is never good. Another goddamn raid. Okay, they're attacking immediately. It's pirates. They don't have sappers. They do have some grenades. Grab everyone. Get in position. And the one thing with this structure is I can't just, like, bulk position everyone. Mental break, food bridge. Okay, well, at least you're mental breaking in a safe area. A mad animal. That's actually surprisingly okay with the pirates being around. Oh, you still have the giant flamethrower, right? Maybe we don't want to do that. Maybe we want you to get a shotgun, for example. Okay, and then you can go and stand here. Alright, they're coming. Death to traps. Are you smashing this thing? This is why you gotta set up all the goddamn walls. Because of that bullshit. You need to start running away very fast. Other hit points on that. The wolf is attacking. They're not fleeing yet. Okay, we're gonna have to run out. Take these fuckers out. Excuse me. Okay, they're officially fleeing. Okay, we did it without losing this thing. Thank goodness. Few snipes. Okay. Yeah, that's still been set to hunt. These guys are technically alive. You're a pessimist? I don't know who does, like... I don't know who prioritizes the finish off. You're an optimist. You can't dumb labor, but you can do some things. Optimist is quite good. You're missing an arm. Finish off. Oh, sorry. Strip first. And then, I guess, Jeff. I need the psychopath to start doing this. Are you... Oh, you're doing a sad wander, aren't you? There we go. Gorvin. Finish off. Finish off. I mean, anyone can go and just beat it to death, but, you know, this is convenient. And no one got downed over here, right? We were shooting at people, but they did make it out. So, unforbid the stuff they dropped. Okay, another successful defense. I mean, overall, we're still going. Fire. That's kind of annoying. Oh! Oh, someone blew through everything over here. I did not realize that. Repairing this wall is going to be a super high priority. Because these are all going to freeze. I can't remember what her constructors are anymore. Oblivious Hippo. Or Harpoon. Prioritize working on things. Get it all up there. Yeah, some double walling over here would be quite good. Finish the wall before you repair. No, finish this wall. Thank you. And now you can repair everything, and that'll be okay. We've got some blocks, not a ton, but we've got some. Still got that, and yeah, we got to wall this thing in. You're hauling in the limestone chunks, which I'm okay with. I mean, we've got enough here, but some are going to get put over there, and that's okay, because we need to keep the crafting going. Alright, temperature lower here, but that's fine. These bedrooms are terrible. We'll see what we can do going forward. We can build a bunch of bedrooms over here, because we're not as worried about people blowing their way into bedrooms, because that's just extra walls they have to go through, and frankly, it'll just buy some more time. I mean, they might smash some beds or do something annoying like that, but, you know, whatever. Do-do-do-do-do. Are you sleeping out there? No, you're just stargazing. Okay. Weapons. We need to urgently haul the guns because, and the swords and things like that, because they're worth a lot of money. Plus, we just might want to use them. Okay. Like, you can double-click to select all the things of the same type, but that's like, it won't be like all weapons. It'll just be all survival rifles, for example. So it's quite hard to just grab them in bulk. But yeah, getting that inside will be very nice. Still need some auto doors and things set up. Over here, I want to do a lot of that. We might actually remove a lot of this whole area here in the interest of fast movement. I mean, it was a nice extra barrier, but at this point, you know what? I think I am just going to remove this. We can get back a lot of this material and improve our movement rate a lot. Because it is just slowing us down, and while, you know, a little redundant protection is nice, it's not the end of the world. I don't know if that's going to remove all the power cables as well. We can just rebuild them, though. It's okay. We got visitors! Excellent! Now, what's our status with you? 33 is not bad. We could do a recruit. Fast walker, trigger happy, no injuries. You can do everything. Alright. Hippopotamus? Too smart and abrasive, no. Annoying voice, psychically sensitive slowpoke, no. Brawler, bloodlust, gets a rush from hurting people. We probably start more social fights and things. I like the work speed, but no, I think that'll be okay. And I think they'll go away with a pretty good opinion of us, which will compensate for the fact that we lose a little bit from recruiting, but it's still not going to be enough to start a new war with these guys. So overall, we should be all right. We're finishing off some of the roof over here, which is going to keep that nicely sealed in. It is out of doors, but under a roof, so it's probably okay. We may not need to prioritize that stuff, but it's still okay to do it. So we're going to have some little chit-chats. We'll slow down our research a little bit, but that's okay. This got repaired, which is nice. Thank God it's got a fair amount of hit points, because it needed to survive a big amount of damage. Can we finally... Listen, can you go and, like, prioritize these power conduits? Oh, you got to walk all the way around. Can you just haul a bunch of steel into the base, actually? You know what? I'm going to say urgently haul. And we'll have all this stuff a little closer. People run out there and do it in bulk. That'll make me feel much better. Now, prioritize working on power conduits. Wait, are you still going to go out and haul it from there? But you had some right there. I'm really confused. Well, whatever. As long as it gets into the base, I guess it's fine. Got some silver on the ground over there, too. Quite a bit. Let's urgently haul it, so if we do get a trade ship, we can at least sell that. And this medicine over here, we do not want it to deteriorate either. Donald having a little nap. Poor DHB. So yeah, we might actually keep this area here, just wall it off a little bit with a door, and put the cremation center in there. Kind of like that. A blight has killed a bunch of our crops off. That's okay. We still have a lot of corn kicking around. We don't have very many meals because... Because what? Oh, first of all, I did turn off the growing for people at some point. You know what? I'll turn you off for the double passion. We'll turn on the ones for the double passion over here. Cooking is still pretty high up there. I might want to turn it up for Donald, despite the mining emphasis. And Duco Platypus, like, we clearly need more cooks being active here. What you up to, Jeff? Gonna haul that steel over there, which is fine. Yeah, we have shockingly few meals. We do have some pemmican, so people won't have to revert to, like, raw food right away, which at least is a thing. Okay, butcher, butcher, butcher. Meals, meals, meals. Good, okay. Failing those harvests, but then it'll be planted again. Yeah, because I turned it off when we were having, like, when we had the big solar flare, because everything was going to die anyway, but we may as well start the new planting. We're still good on a buffer, but it does take a while for it to get back, so. One colonist idle. Shiv is actually totally idle. Well, you're practicing right now, which is okay. I gave you, like, a low priority research job, just to keep you busy in those situations, but you've got enough stuff going on. You'll mostly be okay. I'm surprised you don't have anything to craft, actually. That seems a little hard to believe. Yeah, there's no way you're truly idle. Because we have an infinite job on that. Oh, come on, don't give me another attack. Oh, it's a group of slavers. Now, if we attack them, the slaves do fight as well, which is kind of annoying. But we could buy someone if we wanted to. So, DHB can't talk anymore. So, yeah, it's going to be Brutal Swede doing the conversation for us. Let's go and have a chat. We might be able to sell them a lot of stuff. They've got muffaloes as pack animals. Oh, those were not part of them. They have a dog we can practice training. Oh, they had shot the fox. It's only 67 bucks. You can even sell the grizzly. You know what? That's what we're going to do. We're going to sell the grizzly. Because apparently training that was going to be hard. I don't know. No, you know what? No, the grizzly's too cool. She's quite old. The dog's a fair bit old, too, but we might be able to just practice training it. The terriers aren't that handy, because they can't... I don't think they can haul. You don't even have slaves to sell? Like, I don't understand what's going on here. Alright. Screw you. We're going to try to tame Muffalo. I think they're a little easier to do. I don't know. I don't know if you can find out what, like, minimum level you need. 3, which we've got, because the people with the animal handling skill have a 3. Oh, and DHB had a 4. Okay, so we have a 3, but you've got passion for it. So Gorvin's going to try to tame some Muffalo. I might, in case they go berserk... You've got good melee. Gorvin, I'm going to get you to come over here and grab yourself a spear and be on fight mode, because you're going to be outside. There could be wild animals and stuff like that. You're going to fight back by stabbing people to death, or critters to death if they come at you. I think this power got hooked up finally. It did, so I can... This is off. Good. We just need to wait for the deconstruction here and here so the guns aren't always on. Of course, we have plenty of juice right now because the geothermal is, like, insane for us at this time. In fact, what we might want to do is take a moment to install more batteries. We don't need plants in here. Reinstall that. We don't need plants here either. No, I'm not double clicking. There we go. I gotta click the second time, clearly much slower. 1, 2. There we go. Reinstall that. There. Thank you. Lots of guns in here. I think what I'm gonna do is delete that area. I'm gonna take our existing stockpile, stretch it out to there, and this one I will turn into clear all critical priority only weapons. Right, which is down there, not manufactured. Okay. There you go. Keep all the weapons in one place so I can very easily pick them up. So everyone female is getting psychic droned. That's very annoying. Yeah, I would actually be quite happy if I could tame the Muffalo. Get them up in here. We've got the kibble, we've got the hay, and we could start running some caravans, which would be very nice to see. Okay, it's starting to build up here. Still a lot of work to get that completely done. This is all enclosed, which is nice. Got the auto door there, auto door there. These are not the highest traffic areas, but they will be fairly high traffic, so it'll be nice to do at some point. I'm surprised deconstruction's not a higher priority, and maybe that's okay, but at the same time it would give us material. I mean, we only have 2 constructors, which I guess is fine. I don't know. Or asleep right now. If we can recruit someone with good construction skill, that would be quite nice. Since we lost Salira through a very stupid thing. I think I'm going to be happy to have Gorvin going out there. Now, we don't have any weird restrictions. Yes, we do. Brutal Speed. Oh, Brutal Speed on home. Yes, that's fine. You guys are working that. That's okay. And the trade caravan are not people we could recruit. That was... yeah, trade caravan, not actually a guest. They didn't use their bedrooms, and we couldn't spend time sucking up to them either. You're working on that. Binging on Go Juice. Well, we're going to have to get rid of some Go Juice at some point, maybe. Unless we encourage people to start using them. But yeah, auto-doing over here would be very nice. Cleaning. Yeah, Jeff, do some cleaning for me, man. Thank you. This place ends up being a disaster unless you have someone, like, as a top priority. He might be too busy cleaning all the time now, which means he won't really grow as much. But, oh, cremation. Do we want to put a pause on our research for a bit? Multi-analyzer we will need for more tech. It increases our tech research speed, as well as unlocking some new fancy schmancy stuff. Some fire foam in a couple places might be good. Hospital beds, hold on. That actually would be very good. Let's research that. And we do have the electric smelter as well. But yeah, so I think my idea is going to be something like this. And we don't have to see the bodies anymore. Just have a regular door that way. I think I'll actually put a power switch. Oh no, we can just toggle it without a switch. When we don't need to burn bodies. Save some power. There you go. I mean, you know, more construction jobs and more material, but it's okay. Smoke leaf binge. Alright, fine. Oh, that's Jeff, actually. Unhappy nudity, that's still DHB. Yeah, once we get the cremation up, we'll go and euthanize DHB. Because we've got more than enough graves. More than enough graves. So we could be hunting the Buffalo. But we're going to use them as some taming practice. You know, having a breeding pair around wouldn't be bad. We get wool from that. And yeah, pack animals. Pack animals would actually be excellent. Might be able to use the bear for it if we can get them trained. But yeah, we don't have the skill for it. What do we actually need for the bear training level? 6. Yeah, we could probably get there with the passion. Hauling some bits out of that. Oh yeah, the power cable's over there for more battery storage. Which isn't necessarily a priority, but might be nice. More bedrooms over here, which are in use. Yeah, we'll probably bedroom up over here. We'll probably, like, another stockpile slash production area. We actually could probably build one wall over here. I probably could have made this a little wider, because it would still be supported. Or would it? Yeah, it would from this way. I might still do that. I might just go and build the wall here, maybe on the power conduit, do this, and have 2 big rooms that I think would be reached by the trade beacon on all points. We can double check that. Yeah, because that's a little bit bigger. So not quite. We have a wall there. There might be a little bit of a dead area, but still wouldn't be too bad. Extreme break risk. Gorvin. Gorvin is actually over their spouse going away. Actually, their mood's going to be fine as soon as they wake up. They were probably desperate for rest and whatever. The beauty here, if he was awake, would be a little higher. It's the rest of the base is just terribly ugly because of all the blood. Jeff, you still cleaning? Yep, still cleaning. So that will get there. But yeah, that's part of the reason everyone's having a miserable time, is everywhere they go is just terrible. There's a few good beauty spots, but because of the latency in the beauty, like, meter, which is a great system, I'm not complaining about it, it means they never actually get good enough. These guns are still powered on because we've never gotten rid of this stuff. Let's prompt one of our constructors to do it. Oblivious Harpoon is asleep. Right. And Decoy Platypus, there you go. I'm going to get you to go over here, deconstruct that, and over here. Not that power's a problem, but we may as well get the job done. And likewise, we're going to come over here and deconstruct these doors here. And here. And we're going to urgently haul that so the door is not stuck open, because that would be very bad for us. These people are seeing a lot of dead bodies. At least they're not rotting, because they're frozen. Broken down battery is kind of annoying. Keep using up components doing that. What's the season? April, May. Alright. Components there. Components there. I should probably... I don't want these to lie around and decay or get destroyed by something, because components are quite valuable, so having them in the base would be very nice. I will go ahead and ask for a mine there so that we can get to the components afterwards. And I will probably mine the ore over here too, because I suspect we are going to need a fair bit more steel. And while there's still some snow on the ground, it is at least above 0 now, so it is on the cusp of melting, which means we are in fact going to be able to walk through these areas a fair bit faster. So let's get this done while the summer is here, and then we'll figure stuff out. And we shouldn't have to worry about as many crazy animals trying to kill us, because I think the foxes and the wolves will have other things to feed on, because there's like rabbits and stuff now that aren't, that are active and feeding themselves off plant life, so I think it's going to be okay. The rabbits may only spawn in certain seasons too. That might be part of it. Got berries over here. We'll haul them in quickly, and we've got actual silver here too. Now, one of the questions is, do we have anyone actually assigned to mine? And Donald's got it on, Shiz got it on. I mean, they've got other priorities as well with the cooking, but that's okay. There are only 2 people with passion for it, so we'll just leave it at that. And we do have some meals around, which is good. We don't have a ton, partially because we don't have the hunting on. You can build that wall. Yeah, we'll get this locked in, and that's going to be groovy. And presumably this should all get roofed up as well. Yeah, it should. I'll encourage them to do it ahead of time, although it should happen regardless. Excellent. And you don't have the material for the cremation thing. Oh, right, sorry, when I build that, I have to specify stone. Let's use limestone, because that's still the thing we're prioritizing our cutting with. Excellent. I haven't unlocked anything else, right? We do have the drug lab. Yeah. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have 2 stockpiles here, and then I'm going to build a big workshop space kind of all throughout here or something. Just a giant workshop area, because they'll have access to the extra stockpiles, and then we'll build a series of bedrooms down here. I think that's probably the way I want to go. I don't think we have to rush the drug lab, though. We can chill out on that for now. Still working on that. We still got a major break risk. It's Jeff. Oh, no, he just dipped down a little bit, which is great, and Jeff is probably still busy cleaning. And there's a lot of bad stuff all over, but it's finally starting to get a little sorted. Shiv's having a smoke. It'll be nice to move some of the workshops out of here and into over here, and we can just make a nice, really nice dining area. Fancy tables, more value. Just make people happier a lot more often with beauty and comfort and all that kind of good stuff. Could prioritize the walls first, maybe, but I mean, the flooring is also going to be important, because, fires would be bad to spread to there. So, it's fine. It's all got to get done. There's tons of shit just lying around over here, because not enough hauling. Because everyone's busy doing a million different things. Smoke leaf binge. You're trying to tame the muffalo. Well, let's take a look. I don't know what your percentage chance is, but again, you have double passion for it, and you're actually already up to level 4. You were at level 3. And you get joy from trying to do this. You gotta feed him a little food. You're giving him that. 6% chance is pretty low, but you're getting your skill up. We'll need to get some stuff trained at some point. You're feeding kibble that time. Major break risk. It's Corbin. It's because you're way out here. Yeah, I like that you're wearing the shield belt. Although you're wearing the dead man's shield belt. I don't know if you can produce your own or if you have to buy them. I'm sure with mods and stuff you can produce everything, but just as is, I'm not sure. Still, I think I'm happy that he's wearing the shield belt with the melee item. Shield only protects you against range shit, right? So, and again, with the assignments, you can't, like, say never, ever, ever wear dead man's clothes. I think they'll automatically prioritize other things if they've got a choice, but, I don't know. Well, we may as well go and put at least a low-level hull on this to eventually get it out of the way. Because it is going to be in the way. But I don't think I'm going to do a high-level hull. I mean, we've still got stuff in our base that never got moved, which is kind of nuts. And over here, I made this a weapon-only area, so... Yeah, the actual, like, hauling... What are we going to do? I mean, really, it's Night Sea Dragon. When you're not hunting, you should be hauling. You're playing horseshoes. Right? When you're not hunting, you should be hauling. Yeah, and you are. You're restocking that, which is good. Hauling stuff from here, which is good. Just doing kibble and things. Bringing the corn over there. It's a fairly long way to go. What if... hold on. What if we made this our refrigerated area? I mean, get rid of the vents and things. Made this a refrigerated area. So, hauling from the growables, especially for making another growable area over here, gets better. Make these auto doors so you can go to and from the kitchen. We could even make the kitchen over in here. That would probably be a much better optimization. So, in preparation for that. Start making some of these changes. And I'm actually going to go ahead and even deconstruct these, because this is all indoors, so it's not going to hurt us too much if these are open. It's not like we need to have, like, private bedroom statuses on these things, so that's going to be okay. So wooden auto doors here, here, and here. Yeah, that's going to be much better. And then we're going to go and... Tell you, I'm actually going to use a limestone wall. You know, it's only one spot. We're going to be presumably making some changes at some point over here to do something like that. And we'll need the freezer. So, temperature, cooler. Actually, I guess I can do this. Dump the heat into there. It's a big enough room, we might need double coolers. So, let's build double coolers like this. Because we know we're always going to need heat almost year-round over here. And if it gets a little too hot, it's not the end of the world. Yeah, I like it. With the one problem that the temperature exchange actually might be a huge problem here. But we can airlock it. Yeah, we'll have to build airlocks between these two, because this is a very hot room, this is a very cold room. There's going to be some draining in between the walls, but that's probably not the worst. It's going to be like a 20-degree difference, because we're going to keep this at about -4, keep this at like 21. So yeah, 25-degree difference between the two. Airlock will help, but shit. I mean, this is definitely a bad place. Put it here. Maybe build something here, like a long, thin storage room. Like, oh, that works. Reinstall them in place. Keep this as the animal room. Which means we will put the vents back. Awesome. So we just wasted some material, because some always gets lost. We probably want to have people avoid walking directly through the freezer if they can. So what I'm thinking is... just something like that. I mean, that's not very big, though. But it's not right up against the greenhouse. I suppose I could extend it a little on the other side as well. And get rid of this wall. That, all of a sudden, is becoming maybe of a tolerable size. We can almost make the finished meals still be stored over there. Just keep raw food over here. Yeah, that might be okay. Oh, yeah. Well, then we'll just do that. That's fine. Probably one cooler is going to be enough, especially since it's quite cold here. I don't like that we've lost some of our regular terrain, but might have to do. Delete that stockpile. Oh, that's been deconstructed, which should help our flow. And if we auto-door a couple of these things, that'll be nice as well. Although I guess the auto-doors aren't going to be enabled all the time because of the power situation over there. So they might have to stay normal doors. It does make it a little harder to retreat. We might be able to figure something out with routing some power later on. But for now, we'll leave it. So we need some more limestone blocks to be delivered there. What do we have here? Marble blocks, which we got, I think from Sky Delivery, if I recall correctly. So yeah, we're short on limestone right now. We got some chunks, and our stone cutting is make limestone, then make any kind. So chopping's going to happen regardless, and we can go and rewrite what some of these things are made out of. It's just sort of expected that we have a lot of limestone. Compacted machinery over there. Excellent. That's exactly what we're looking to do. Thank you very much. Oh, we got a ship chunk over here that we never tore apart. Wonder if there's any more of those. Ooh, Mega Sloth. I don't think so. I was just looking at this side of the map. 7% chance you're up to now. Excellent. I mean, we're using a lot of food for this, but it actually will be a pretty good investment, I think. Plus, it's cool! Rule of cool trumps everything else. At least you're not being eaten by any crazed animals. And yeah, it's not as much of a problem when it's not winter. Practicing over there, which of course damages the wall a little bit, but it's not the worst. And at least this area should be fairly pretty. Doesn't get you up to the next notch of beauty, but over here it's actually going to like the super negative beauty count. So that's not good. While you're out of the way, we can do some flooring or something too to make it pretty in different ways. We could expand the tree area. Like, I guess there's nothing stopping me from saying, hey, listen, tree all these bits over here. We might want to do floor. Tell you what, I got some marble. We'll mix and match a little bit. I will, in fact, floor over here for a little bit more walkability. Make sure there's no trees in the way, and a little bit more beauty. Sure, fine. I don't know why that's down there. Why was that forbidden right there? Do a weird weapon spot? Did someone go and like go on a sad wander and drop their weapons? That's probably what happened. Alright. Do some of that. You're still doing hauling all the time, which includes hauling things to work sites. Can't complain. You are very busy. A hauling bot would be great. I think we've got enough money for it, too. Research. Brutal Sweet's asleep. Okay, that's fine. Because we could tech our way up to some of the robot stuff. It needs a ridiculous amount of material to pull off. But life does get a lot better. Dedicated cleaning bot, dedicated hauling bot. Just one of each. It's amazing. I mean, a dedicated kitchen bot wouldn't be too bad. Alright, Gorvin, see what you can do with the taming. What's your skill at? It's at a 5. Yeah, soon you'll be able to start taming the Yeti. Yeah, the chance of these going berserk on a failed taming attempt is really low. What was it, like 0.3%? Now, that was a pretty low taming chance for some reason at 4.3. Your mood and things like that might be affecting things. Oh, you're stoned right now, so you might not be as good about doing it. They don't like the smell of pot or something. I don't know. So yeah, we'll get a steady supply of wood over here at some point. I mean, the growth rate, you know, isn't all the time, but we got, you know, some wood nearby. Good long-term investment. Doesn't take a lot of work to plant, because you just plant once and then forget about it. As long as it doesn't, you know, get killed off by a fire or a poison ship or something. So power situation's still groovy. Okay, these are starting to rot away because it's too hot now, but at least no one can see it, so they're not getting bad thoughts as they walk around all the time. Cleaning out here, I guess, is... I mean, it's fine. What are you going to do? Oh my god, did I just say the words poison ship? Why did I say the word poison ship? That's also a very inconvenient location, because it's quite far from in our base and things. On the other hand, running power out there wouldn't be too bad for some gun assemblies if we've got the material for it. Well, on that note, we're going to put a cut in here because this has gone way over. I'm not super eager to deal with this. I don't think this is a danger. We should carve through this and check, and then install a couple of doors, and then we can run in and out from over here, and that wouldn't be too shabby. Alright, well, we'll see how that looks like next time. Thanks for watching, folks. See you then.